Good evening, YouTube friends and family. This is Laura coming to you with a short video today. And today I want to talk to you about the call to encourage. The call to encourage. When I say the words encourage, encourager, or encouragement, what comes to mind? When you think about an encourager, who do you think about or what do you think about? You may think about someone who helps a person to see the good in themselves, to focus on their strengths and not their weaknesses. An encourager may come along someone and help them to never give up, to stand up straighter, to lift up their head. An encourager is someone who makes a person feel important, beautiful, that they can do better, or that they're worthy of fighting for, that they're not alone no matter what they're going through. An encourager is someone who offers praise, deserved praise. So when you think of an encourager in your life, who was your greatest encourager? For me, my greatest encourager was my grandmother. And she was a great encourager for all of her grandchildren. Number one, she made us feel loved. The apple of her eye, she made us feel favored, special. She never made us feel like we were a bother or interrupting her. Whatever she was doing, if you came over, her face would light up. She would stop what she was doing, and she listened to you. She really gave you her undivided attention. She played games with you. She imparted wisdom, old sayings. Um, she disciplined when she had to, but she disciplined out of love. And with our grandmother, we felt like we could talk to her about anything. We could ask her anything, and she always gave us age appropriate answers. She made us feel like she saw us. I see you. You mean something to me. You're special to me. I hear you. I'm taking notice of you. Did you have someone in your life that made you feel that way? If you had someone like that, you were truly blessed and truly special. And don't you think that everyone deserves to feel that way, to have someone in their life that makes them feel like, I see you, I notice you, you're special to me? Sadly, my friends, in some homes, there's not a lot of encouragement going on. Children in the home are experiencing a barrage of criticisms and ridicule. And studies have shown that a child that is criticized and ridiculed grows up to criticize and ridicule. This child will develop a very hardened disposition and negative disposition towards life and people in general. And they may even develop some narcissistic tendencies. Studies have shown that if a child can connect to one person that can come alongside them and take an interest and show that they care, that this child, regardless of what the difficult situation may be at home or the adversity in their life, that this child can make it. And my friend, all it takes is one person that they can connect to. And that one person could be a teacher who takes an interest in this child, a coach, a clergyman, a best friend, a neighbor, a grandparent. All it takes is that one person. And it makes the difference between a child in a difficult home life situation succeeding or falling by the wayside. We often wonder, how is it that some children can rise above a difficult situation and go on to do good in life while others go the opposite direction? We know that children can bounce back, they're very resilient, but they need just that one person in their life to connect to. You know the old saying that a person doesn't care what you know. They're not concerned with what you know until they know that you care. Remember that. People don't care about what you know. They want to know that you care, first of all. So we talked about the things that an encourager does. Let's take a look at the definition of an encourager. What does the Webster Dictionary define as an encourager? Well, it says that an encourager is someone to inspire with courage, spirit, or confidence, to stimulate by assistance or approval, to uplift others, to strengthen, to exhort. That sums it up perfectly. That sums it up perfectly. And so I Googled the words encouraging statements, and I came across a blog by an Allison Schaefer, and it's AllisonSchaefer.com. And she had a list of encouraging words or statements and encouraging acts that we can use towards children. And she got this from a handout that was given at her kids' school, and she took it and she incorporated this into her blog. And so if it's been given out as a handout from the school system, that lets you know that encouragement is so vitally important. And I don't think it's just important in the life of a child, but it's important in the life of adults also. You never know when you meet someone that's on the verge of giving up. You never know what someone just experienced or what they're going through, and how you can, you can smile, or you can give an encouraging, uplifting word to make their day and to make them feel that they can go on. They can make it through this day, or make it through the rest of the week or the rest of the month, or they can make it through another year just because of something you came along and you said to them. And I guarantee you, my friend, if you look for people to encourage, that you will find them. You'll find people out there that's in need of encouragement. I know I need encouragement. I'm not above needing that. And you need encouragement. And so, the old saying that if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. That's where the encouragement comes in. Saying something nice. And I'm not talking about false praise or just throwing around praise, but real down to earth encouragement to someone. And so I encourage you to go out to encourage someone today. How about that? And if you have the gift of encouragement, the Bible states that encouragement is a gift. If you have the gift of exhortation and admonishing people, that is so needed in the body of Christ. It is so needed, because this Christian walk, it can be difficult at times. And sometimes we get off the beaten path, or we beat ourselves up because we keep making the same mistakes over and over again, or we're struggling with a certain sin in our life. And sometimes we can beat ourselves up so bad. And when someone comes alongside you and gives you an encouraging word that you can go on, you can make it, I believe in you, I trust in you, you can do this, it makes a big difference. So getting back to the list of encouraging statements that I found, and again, this is from AllisonSchaefer.com, and you can Google it. And the list reads, at the top of the list, it says, "You're capable." "I'm glad you're here." Isn't that beautiful to say to someone? I'm glad you're here. "You can do it." "Keep on trying." "Go for it." "I see that you worked really hard on that." That showed courage. And what about this one? My friend, the words "thank you" can be a source of encouragement to someone. The words "thank you." And it goes on. "It's okay to make mistakes." Thumbs up. Kids nowadays love the thumbs up, the high five, and the pat on the back. That's really cool. "Thanks for your help." "You are loved." "You can think for yourself." "You have what it takes." "I trust you to do the right thing," or "I trust you to make the right decision." And then last on the list, um, especially for a child that has a difficult time speaking up for themselves or standing up for themselves, wouldn't this be wonderful to hear? "Good speaking up for yourself today." Or, "I like the way you stood up for yourself today." Good standing up for yourself. Wouldn't that be beautiful to hear? I mean, just those words alone to a child who has difficulty speaking up for themselves or have difficulty with the courage to speak up. Can you imagine the next time that they're being tried, that this is what they will hear in the back of their head? and that they will stand up for themselves again. And anything that we do over and over again and we practice, it becomes a habit. And so, wouldn't that be beautiful to develop the habit of standing up for yourself and speaking up for yourself? Well, I'm going to end this video on that note. I encourage you to go out and encourage someone today. If you enjoy the content of my YouTube channel, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share. And if you want more information on topics such as this, I have a blog site, and it is entitled Simply Laura 5word.wordpress.com. And you will find blogs that I have written on topics such as this. And my blog site is dedicated to building relationships one at a time, one word at a time, on Christian principles. And so I hope that you will go and check out my blog site. And again, please hit that subscribe button if you have not subscribed. And I thank you so much for listening. And as always, until we meet again, bye-bye, my friends.